Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. But clearly, he's seen the ball really well right now.
Rafael Lopez. Jimmy Manning gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second. He'll try for third.
Here you go. Find the ball. Find the ball.
But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Don't know if he was going to put the brakes on at second or not, but he was thinking 3 all the way, and he's in there with his 5th triple of the year.
Steve McLuhan will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and here we are right in the middle of the summer, and he just continues to have a great year driving in runs.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Right now.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
That's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
Ripped down the first base line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important.
Eli Alvarez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Digging in now, Mark Marchand, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
Backhanded. Throw on the first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York.
Get your pitch right
Coming
here.
to the plate now, Jimmy Manning, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Steve McLuhan steps in.
Nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up the team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs. That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Nope, that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Stephen Min will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
One down.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Here we go, guys.
Pitch is popped up. Calling for it, McLuhan. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Eli Alvarez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
1 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Now in the box, Jimmy Manning. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing.
Hey, come on, big
Ready
dog.
with the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his second triple of the ball game.
Steve McLuhan is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Not close. It's 2-0.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing earlier in the game, which was getting ahead of guys and throwing a lot of strikes.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
That's ball 3. No good eye right there.
Not me.
Counted
Maybe
3-1.
once or twice.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Come on, big guy.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Come on, kids. See and drop.
Grounded up the first baseline. Alvarez deals it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no error. Eli Alvarez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in.
He's out.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number. Jimmy Manning will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Back to the mound and off his leg. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Steve McLuhan will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now,
Here you go.
runners off for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy. Here we go. Clutch up for us here. Hey, clutch
Hit
up
down
right
the
here.
line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Well, sometimes if you're going to go out and try to win the game, you need to take some chances. And sending the guy from second was certainly a big chance. But it works out for him, so now they can take the lead here with something as simple as a fly ball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. David Heinz will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Min is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one.
Hey, come on,
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Jimmy Manning, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Come on,
the
get out,
relay
get
throw,
out, get out.
but he is in there with a triple.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That is now 3 triples for him in the ballgame, which is essentially an even rarer feat than a cycle or a no-hitter. In fact, in the last decade, only 2 guys have done it. Denard Span did it in 2010, and Rafael Furcal, 2002.
All right, boy, all right. Here we go.
Standing in now, Steve McLuhan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better. Ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kids.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
3-1, here it is. Hot shot down the line.
That's foul.
But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
Hey, right guy, right
Ground
spot.
ball
Clutch
sent back up the middle. Baum has it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a row. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that's a wrap.